Hey YouTube, Steven the Salon Guy here, and in today's video we're going to be discussing weekly employee evaluations. So I'm going to be engaging with my employee about some things that I can share with her, and maybe this can help you guys from a certain engagement standpoint. Now, this video is in partnership with Salon Iris, which is an amazing software company, and it's definitely something I would suggest checking out if you're looking to use a new management tool for your salon or spa. And if you check out in the description below, there's a number you can call, and you get 25% off every month that you use Salon Iris, which is incredible. So let's get right into the video. I suggest doing weekly meetings and evaluations or celebrations, however you want to call it, but you need to evaluate what is happening within your salon and with your staff. Now, I've been in a lot of scenarios where you have the traditional, you have 15 people around and the owner or manager stands up and they talk, and half the people are on there going, all right, I want to get out of here, or on their phones going, all right, I don't want to be here today. And that's okay. It's important to have those group sessions and celebrations and meetings. But in my experience, what I think has been the most successful for me as an individual is having one-on-one private evaluations, with an employee. Now, that does a few things. Firstly, it's private, okay? So you and I can talk, or you and your staff, you can talk to them one-on-one and have the privacy of not having to disclose information with everybody else. They can bring up topics or issues that they only feel comfortable talking with you, the manager, one-on-one. And also, it just shows how committed you are to your staff, right? It shows that commitment level of the importance of saying, wow, this owner or this manager, this is impressive, and I've never worked in a salon before where they actually did one-on-one evaluations. So a couple of things that I want to just share with you, and we're going to do kind of a little bit of role-playing. I'm going to share some suggestions of how to communicate with your employee. So the first thing, what I like to do is you want to print out a report. So I have a report printed out from Salon Iris, and reports are amazing because they tell you a number of things. They tell you, it's like an overview of what's happening with you individually as a stylist. And that tells you from your services, and you can break down those services from cutting to coloring. It tell you the days. All the different types of analytics and statistics are all in these reports here, which are really, really valuable. So what I would sit down for the first time, say we're having a first-time evaluation, I would say, well, things are going great. I'm happy to be talking with you and spending time. It means a lot to me that we get this one-on-one interaction. You want to show the employee that you're really excited about this. You don't want the employee to be like, oh God, I'm dreading this. You want to make sure that they are comfortable and that you are comfortable as well. So I'm really excited to be talking with you today. I've been looking over your reports and your numbers, and I'm pretty impressed. You're doing really, really great. And what we're going to do today is we're going to break down some of these reports, and we're going to talk a little bit of how I can help you grow. A few things I think we can improve upon. A few things I want to celebrate with you, and just give you kind of an overall, overview of how you're doing. But I also want to hear from you as well. If there's any concerns you have, anything with staffing, this is our time together to kind of really interact and talk. So see what I did? I'm honestly just talking to her like a human being. I'm not trying to be a boss, or I'm not trying to overpower her, which is, oh, I'm the manager. You want to make the staff member feel very, very important, and that they're part of a team, and that they're really the main reason, why we're meeting. You want them to be happy and excited. So I'll go down into some of the actual reports, some of the numbers. We all want to hear numbers, right? And a lot of hairstylists, we have no idea what the heck we're making sometimes. I would suggest, possibly writing down things sometimes, like if you want to make your own notes, but definitely utilize these reports here because you can look at all the numbers and you can see, what's going on. You can have multiple pages for different things, different services. So each category can really help to break down numbers. So let's go over the last month up until date, of what you've done for haircuts. So you've brought in $3,000 in services for just haircuts alone, which is pretty good. I think it's a great number. That's a lot of work. You're really doing great haircuts. The clients love it. So, if you feel overworked, let me know. But I think that's a really good number. We're kind of hitting our goals. You're busy doing that. So I think it's a great number for you. Hair coloring, however, is a little bit down. You only did $1,000 in hair coloring services till date. maybe there's a few things we can do to help you, that maybe help some education, some training, some tactics, some sales techniques that we can help. And sometimes it may be a lack of knowledge of how to do these things, different techniques or different color services that we have. So let's try to get those numbers up a little bit, because that could go up to about $3,000 to $4,000 extra a month, which I think would be good for you and good for the salon too. And also your retail is okay. I think we can improve on your retail sales by just maybe going over some tactics, some sales techniques. It's common for people in the industry to not want to sell. No one wants to just sell people. So maybe we can go over some things that can help you. Again, maybe some training that maybe can bring your numbers up. Okay. And I think that would really, really improve on a lot of stuff. So, honestly, I know I'm doing some role playing with her, but at the same time, I'm sharing information with her. I'm talking to her like a human being. She's part of the team. I'm telling her look, you're doing great. You always want to show encouragement. You don't want to say, dude, you're a dud this month, man. You only did $500 on haircuts. What's wrong with you? You don't want to do that. And I've been in those situations where owners have made me feel horrible. You want to always encourage them and show them and celebrate the high points. Don't take away or insult them in any way about the lower points, but celebrate those too. Say, oh, we're down. Let's see what we can do to help encourage you and motivate you and educate you to bring those numbers up. And it's not just making money for the owner. For me, it's helping you make a living, right? People want consistent money, especially hairstylists. They want to know that they're booked. They want to know they're going to be bringing in a certain amount of money, because we're hairstylists, but we need to survive. So it's we're not going to know what we're doing, unless we see it. So, think of yourself as almost like an entrepreneur within the salon. You want to know your numbers. You want to know how good you're doing, and you want to be able to grow and succeed. And then lastly, if there's any sort of issues, is there anything going on in the salon, any drama, and everything seems to be good, the staff seems to really like you, you have great customer engagement, customer interaction, you're great to have around the salon. So I would say keep up doing the great work, So that's it. Tell them about other things other than services, talk about how they're interacting, just really motivate them and make them feel that they're happy to be here and part of the team. So thank you for being a part of this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to check out Salon Iris in the description below and give them a call. If you have any questions, let me know or ask them. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time for more videos with the Salon Guy.